Hi, I'm Johnna with the Effingham Public Library, and I'm here today to share with you our STEAM project for February, which is how to make Oobleck. And Oobleck is a really interesting substance. It's a combination of cornstarch and water, two very simple things. Key to this is the proportion of each that you use. As we found out as we were practicing for this, a little too much water will make you use a lot of cornstarch. So take your time. The recipes that I have seen talk about 1 cup of cornstarch to 1.5 cups of water, but I would go even slower. I'd start with like 1/2 cup of water and stir that and see how it goes, and then just slowly add more as you go along. So Oobleck is an interesting substance in that it's a non-Newtonian fluid, which means that if you press it, it's going to become a solid. So I'm pressing on it with the spoon, as you can see here, and it becomes very solid. You can see how that kind of pulls together. But if I let up the pressure and just have the spoon, it just slides right off. It goes back to its fluid state. So it's pretty interesting. There are some other items in our pantries and closets at home that do the same thing. They're also this same non-Newtonian substance. One of them is toothpaste. So if you think about toothpaste and the way it comes out of the way it squirts out, and also mayonnaise is another one that falls in this same category. So for this month, because it's Valentine's Day, we thought it'd be a lot of fun to add conversation hearts to this version of slime, because it does look a little bit like slime. So just take your conversation hearts and add those. I'm gonna leave the white one out simply because it's already white, but I'm gonna give it a green, and I'm gonna give it a orange, and I've got a pink one here. And I'm just gonna stir those in for fun. But you can see as they stir, the color starts to spread throughout. So you want to keep in mind that if you use some colors, will just make it purple. So you'll want to just keep that in mind as you're creating this with your kiddos. This is also a really fun thing to do if you've got somebody, a little one, who really wants to cook, because they can be stirring this and working with this all the time while you're putting this together. It's also very messy, so just know that as you go into it. One of the things that they suggested that we do, so I'm gonna try this, we'll see how it goes, is pouring some on a plate to make it easy for the little ones to access and to play with. So you can do that. Give you another opportunity to just see how strange the substance is, and yet it's something that we do all the time. We're really used to it. So there it is again. Yeah, cleanup for Oobleck, really simple. The suggestion is just throw it in the trash, because if you were to run it down your sink or one of those options, it could be hard on pipes. As you can see, it kind of tends to stick together. Anyway, thanks for joining us. You can pick up your STEAM kit Thursday, February the 17th, and we'll have those ready to go. And we will have the cornstarch and the conversation hearts, and you've got everything else at home. So it's a fun afternoon. Thanks for joining us.